Laurie's already mentioned, I'm Andrew. I have the pleasure, along with Lloyd, of being Laurie's best man today. This is the 5th time today I've been standing up with a warm piece of paper full of shit in my hand. Now I've got the customary cliche joke out of the way, I'll carry on with speech. I'll try and keep it short and sweet, as I know everyone's itching to get to the bar. So, I want to congratulate the bridesmaids. They've done a fantastic job today. They all look absolutely stunning. Murph, agree? Flying tomorrow, yeah. Only surpassed, of course, by the gorgeous bride Beth. I'm sure you'll all agree she looks breathtaking. So, round of applause. Of course, a big thank you to everyone here. It means a lot to both Laurie and Beth for you all to come all the way down to Cornwall and share this special day with them. So, thank you for coming down. Mind if I just have a quick one? Enjoyable. When Laurie asked us to be his best man, we accepted immediately because Laurie's played a lot of jokes and pranks on us over the years, so I thought it was a good opportunity to play a few back on him. Now, Laurie's a lot of things. Fortunately for Laurie, it's not 9 o'clock and it's a family event, so... I don't want to blow his trumpet, but Laurie's pretty funny. Like he said, he's been planning to do stand-up comedy, and I hope to see that someday. But what you may not know is that he's videoed himself selling a microwave and a PlayStation to try and get a TV presenting gig. Lines such as, "Now time to give you a prize." "Wow, these guys sell themselves." He didn't get the job. As Alice said, all the videos are on YouTube. Just search for Laurie Brand, you'll find them. I've got them on my phone as well. Laurie's also renowned for being silly from time to time. The most recent one was on his stag do in Portugal. He mentioned to us just before we were about to go out on the last night that he hadn't been drunk or hungover yet. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? Now, Lloyd saw that as a bit of a challenge. I think, was it 10 minutes, Lloyd, before we got out, and Lloyd prepared a little drink for Laurie. I think that was your night, mate, wasn't it? I don't think I've ever seen you that drunk, ever. So yeah, I think at one point you said that you were blind? Yeah. Anyway, the joke was on us though because we had to babysit him. Bit of an athlete as well, mate, aren't you? For those that don't know, Laurie ran the London Marathon last year in a pretty commendable time. What did you do in? 3:42. Fantastic effort. Yeah. Fantastic effort. So that just shows pure endurance and stamina, doesn't it, mate? However, Beth likes to call you your little sprinter, doesn't she? True. After tonight. Is there any more? Go on. Quite possibly Laurie's most noticeable trait, though, is that he's extravagant. I think everyone in here knows that Laurie's probably the most extravagant person going around. When he says something, you just have to laugh, walk away, because it's just outrageous half the time. The favourite one was when it got announced that London was hosting the 2012 Olympics. Up Laurie stood there and then, "I'll be there. Yeah, alright, love. He left nothing to chance on this one, though. You joined an athletics club? You trained almost every day?
Yeah.
You stopped drinking for a year?
2 years now.
2 years. That's a pretty good effort. So you'd think you got pretty close to your goal there, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So I do want to congratulate you though, because you kind of did achieve your goal. I enjoyed our day out at the Olympic Park watching the men's hockey that was playing. It was great. All the other 20 million people there. Now to the biggest statement I reckon I've ever heard you say. Laurie came over to visit me in Melbourne back in January 2010. Been seeing Beth for about 3 or 4 months. And I asked about Beth and he said, "Yep, I'm going to marry this girl." Alright, Laurie. Yeah. Typical Laurie comment. Yeah, righto, mate. But what I didn't realise was that every morning, the crack of dawn, he'd be up on the phone, speaking to her every day. At one point, he even cried. Sorry, mate, you did. You did. It was at that point, though, I realised that Laurie probably never wanted something or someone as much as he'd wanted Beth. And I'm just so pleased today that I can come here and be at your wedding. It's fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Laurie would do absolutely anything for Beth. Anything. When they went to Spain on their first of probably what is now about 200 holidays, they were mugged by 2 cyclists. Yes. This is not the uncut version. When Laurie saw how distraught Beth was at their loss, he was not going to let them get away. He jumped straight up and ran after the cyclist like a mini Usain Bolt. And Laurie caught up with him and he grabbed the beach bag back. When he returned, Beth proclaimed him as her hero. Witnessing the love you have between you two today, you know, you're our heroes. And it's been an honour to be your best man. And we wish you with all our hearts a long and happy marriage. So if everyone can raise your glass, be upstanding please. Come on. And join me in toasting this brand new couple to Mr. and Mrs. Brand.